Forging horse hooves.
Graduated pads, as you can see, we've got some heel elevation here. She's in toe clip shoes with a slight roll to them. If we just pick this foot up, so you can see she's got that little bit of a roll. We're going to exaggerate that today. We're going to alter the shoes slightly, try and achieve the elevation of the heels, but try and restore that phalangeal alignment. You can see how she's got slightly broken back in that phalangeal alignment. She's also underneath these heels. She's lacking support to the back of the heels here, so we're going to shoe a little bit longer today. We're going to put a nice bevel or a nice ease into that sort of heel loading, rather than having this point when she walks. We'll watch her walk in a second, and we're going to exaggerate the roll on this toe, try and restore this broken back hoof pastanaxis that we're seeing here. Exfoliate some of this sole that she's been holding on to. One of the problems with pads is sometimes it stops the soles from naturally exfoliating, making it very hard to sort of clean those soles out and determine how much sole is actually on there. So we can see through all that crumbling horn there's a bit of sole to come out. We can see it here now. We back down to the sort of chalky sole here, so we can see there's a big mass. You can come in from this way. You can see there's a big mass here that wants to come out. And you need to take this out because sole that builds up actually loses its flexibility. And there you go. So you want to get that out. Get down to a nice healthy sole underneath there. Okay, so we're going to start at the toe and then gradually come back to these heels. Now my first snip, I'm not going to take everything off. I'm just going to take a nice snip and then see where we can go from there. Not overdoing it in the first go. Just gradually easing off as I come back to these heels. Get that with the rasp. Again. Okay. Run my rasp across the heels. Much better, okay? And that's a great shot if we can compare the 2 feet. Straight away, by reducing that leverage at the toe, we've been able to change the whole sort of phalangeal alignment of that foot. A lot more now how it should be, straight with the pastern. You can see we've brought that weight bearing point all the way back now to around about here, which leaves us with less mass behind the heels than what we had on the foot. Focus on here. You can see how that heel is wrapped in underneath to here, and then we have all this mass here hanging over the back. Okay, so first off I'm going to put the roll into it, so I'm going to really roll that toe. Use a nice flat shoe. A workman's striker shoe gives me a lot more possibilities in regards to changing shape, shoe variations. I am going to keep my toe clip because it does give me a lot of strength to the shoe. Big horse, big feet. I like to have a nice toe clip. Help avoid those shearing forces. Now what I'm going to do, so I've got the roll on my toe, I'm also going to bevel them heels. I'm going to slightly only them up, so I'm going to widen those heels. And I'm using the bottom corner of my hammer to pull it out. Same on both sides. Really using that bottom corner. Push material. Just like that. So I'm really opening and widening them heels. Straight away I've rolled that toe. I don't want to So in the first heat, we'll just take a little look at this shoe. You can see how the heels taper. So I've brought the taper to the end of the forefoot, back to the heel, and then you can see if you go towards the toe now, we've got this roll toe, this toe beveled off. So I'll just use the anvil. So as that foot comes into land, and it is a slightly heel first landing, you can see straight away that we've got that nice bevel, that nice ease of landing, reducing those impact forces as it comes in. So now for the weight bearing part of the stance, where the shoe is flat, you can see the heels are elevated. So we have that graduation in the shoe to here, and then from here forward, we've got that bevel for the breakover. You can see how easy it goes in to breakover. So if I just put a little bit of pressure on that tip, you can see how the whole shoe is just starting to go. We've got that ease of it. Just putting a little bit of pressure here, straight up. I think that's a great example. Just putting the biomechanics into this shoe. So you can see how we've got that roll, how the whole shoe. As we come down from the fetlock, the shoe is migrating to the inside, over to the inside, so we want to shoe a little bit more bolder on this outside just to compensate for the offset pastern and support the fetlock and the knee directly above. So here are the front feet. So although we can't change this horse's conformation now, we can help in a sort of aid in her motion, so we can sort of fit and place our shoes in a way that would sort of help her move better. So this is the right foot. So I offset the toe clip fraction, sort of line up better with the pastern there, and also cannon bone in the knee. As you see, as we draw an imaginary line down that cannon bone, bisecting the foot, you can see how it pivots, and you can see her going into flexion now. She lifts it, and away she goes. Side ball, a little bit of width, a little bit bolder on that lateral aspect on the outside as she is towing. A little bit of heel coverage, as you can see here, boxed off.
Like it? Forging horse hooves. Don't forget to subscribe.